I'm Logan. I'm kind of an idea man. They are all the best ideas, despite what my wife might tell you. I worked on cat feeders, board games, video games, an encyclopedia of cave animals, indoor tomato growing, and the list goes on. I'm a developer, a maker, a husband, a father, a vegan, and a friend to many. My plan is to dump every crazy idea I've ever had onto videos and see what other kindred weirdos show up. And my hope is that I leave enough behind for my kid to laugh and know who I really was beyond just a parent someday.
Before I was old enough to buy a beer, I was almost stabbed to death. 5 stab wounds in my back and my upper body. Now in my early 40s, I've been recently diagnosed with leukemia, and I now face the uncertainty of that disease and the eventual treatment and what that will bring. But I was also born into a loving family, and I was given the opportunities that you need to try and build a life. I've climbed mountains all over the world and seen outrageous beauty. I found love with my best friend, who's now my wife. Our stories matter. They bind us through our common humanity. Through our stories, we can come to know each other, to empathize with each other, and when things go really well, sometimes love each other. And now with young kids and this new disease, I've been thinking a lot about our stories and how we tell them. I want to use my story to pass along the lessons I believe in.
Hi, I'm a 35-year-old mother and wife. I love doing various projects and staying active. When I was 21 years old, my car was broadsided by a drunk driver. It put me into a coma and gave me a traumatic brain injury. Waking up from my coma, I was like a character in a movie. I was not able to remember or do things I could before my accident. I basically had to relearn everything, like how to brush my hair, how to put on makeup, and eventually how to drive a car. I regained my old passions and learned new ones. At 30 years old, my husband and I felt physically and mentally ready to have a child. I love talking with her and helping her understand that everyone is different and has different experiences. Hearing others' experiences not only helps my personal growth, but helps others with our shared experiences and passions.
I think one of the reasons I do so many things is to outrun my internal issues and do something productive outward instead. And these days I find myself thinking about the world I'd like to leave to the next generation too.
I want to share the stories that I truly believe in, the ones that I feel with my whole being. And while my stories are from my personal experiences, they are in many ways just like yours. They're full of struggles and victories and sorrows and joys. They are born from those experiences that make up our common humanity. We deserve a platform that allows us to share our stories, our way, the uncompromising way that we choose. I joined Giveo because what we have to say is impactful. What we have to say has the power to bring us together. Our stories matter.
Stories matter.
Stories matter.